Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for visiting us this evening at Don't Tell Mama. At this time, please take a moment to silence and store away all cell phones and other noise-making devices that may interrupt this evening's performance in our intimate space. Please keep in mind that texting and the use of recording devices, both audio and visual, are not permitted during this evening's performance. Thank you, and enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Erica Lustig.
Studied all the things in magazines and books. I memorized the subway map. It's 1 block north to Macy's and 2 to Brothers Brooks. Manhattan, I prepared for you. You certainly are different from what they have back home, where nothing's over 3 stories high, and no one's in a hurry or wants to roam. But I do, though they wonder why. They said I would soon be good and lonely. They said I would sing the homesick blues. So I always have this ticket in my pocket, a ticket home in my pocket, to do with as I choose. Burn the bridge, bet the store, baby's coming home no more. Not for the life of me. Break the lock, post my bail, done my time, I'm out of jail. Not for the life of me. A life that's gotta be more than a one-light town where the light is always red. Gotta be more than an old ghost town where the ghost ain't even dead. Clap your hands, listen, because don't you know that where I am ain't where I was. Not for the life of me. Rodeo, not for the life of, not for the life of, not for the life of me.
There are those,
I suppose, think we're mad. Heaven knows.
heaven knows, the world has gone from rocket to ruin.
What we think is chic,
Unique and quite adorable. They think is unsome and affordable.
But the fact is everything treatment. See, yesterday slow.
Face reality.
It's not insanity, says Vanity Fair. In fact, it's stylish to raise your skirts and bob your hair. Have you seen the lady kissing movies? Painting lips and pencil lining your brow. That was quite respectable. Goodbye, good goody girl. I'm changing how. So beat the drums, 'cause here comes the rhythm. Hot off the press, one step ahead. Jazz age will be easy. There's some love in modern Millie now.
Welcome to Ricky Ritzel's Broadway again. That was Erica Lustig as the title character of our first musical, Thoroughly Modern Millie. Do I have the right card up?
Yes.
It's a musical based on the 1967 film with Julie Andrews, with additional music by Jimmy Sori and Dick Scanlon, and a book by Richard Morris and Dick Scanlon. The movie also, I found, was based on a British musical called Chrysanthemum from 1956. It tells the story of a small-town girl, Millie Dillamount, who comes to New York City determined to marry her boss once she gets one. A thoroughly modern aim in 1922, when women were just entering the workforce. Millie soon begins to take delight in the flapper lifestyle, but problems arise when she checks into a hotel owned by the leader of a white slavery ring in China. It happens to the best of us. Well, you know, I was saying this earlier to friends this week. I said, you know, when I went to see this movie when it came out in '67, I was 9 years old. I remember my mother saying, oh, they'll make a musical out of this and we'll go see it. And they did, 35 years later. And we did go to go see it. The musical premiered on Broadway at the Marquis Theater after a 30-year gestation, basically. And it started at the La Jolla Playhouse in San Diego in 2000, opened on Broadway in 2002. It won the the Tony Awards for Best Musical, as well as Sutton Foster for Best Actress in a Musical, and Harriet Harris for Best Featured Actress. It ran for 903 performances at the Marquis Theater. And we've seen how up-to-date and contemporary Millie is. And she lives in the Residence Hotel for single girls like her and her friend Dorothy. And how said hotel is run by a mastermind of white slavery, the mysterious Mrs. Mears, in the film played by B. Lilly. And in this next song, she'll reveal her background. Please welcome, I get to say this for real, direct from intensive care.
My flair for the dramatic, not a clue the talent I possess. Pretty girls, but not much in the attic, face to face with genius, and they never guess. They don't know they're staring at an artist, highly trained to take on any role. Skillful mime and brilliant laundry artist, seeking retribution for the life they stole. I almost acted Chekhov, Ibsen, Shaw, Molière. I almost starred as Peter Pan, imagine war midair. I almost tackled Shakespeare, a blushing Juliet. And if the house were big enough, I still could play Hayat. Helen Hayes and Bernhardt all in one. They're on top, and I look like a loser. Wait and see who's standing when my play is done. So welcome all you bright young ladies. You're checking in to Hotel Hades. I won't stand by while critics praise ya. You're getting shipped to Southeast Asia. But they don't know. Sad to be all alone in the world, but they don't know.
Now, very early on, Millie met Jimmy Smith, who was instantly infatuated with Millie. By some chance, the girls went into Jimmy in a speakeasy, which is rated. And while in his jail cell, he realizes he's actually in love with Millie. He doesn't want to be, though. So here to sing about it is the always in love John Satrick.
Oh, the places I would like to show you, although I hardly know you. I have a funny feeling we make a perfect pair. Famous sights I want to see you seeing, the nights of you and me. Me, you, we. Wait a minute, just a minute. No, 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 no. I'm a Joe with just one name. Every night to date a different dame. Call each one of them the same pet name. Hey, baby, in a row I have my ducks. Loads of gals to give me loads of yucks. Leave the coo and do the other clucks. I don't mean maybe. Got it good. What do I need with love? Always practice what I preach. Keep temptation at an easy reach. Stick to dolls who wash their hair and bleach. I'm happy. Come and go the way I choose. Never gonna sing the hit row blues. Other guys filled up my shoes. No ring clipped, maybe. Got it good. What do I need with love? That was a near miss. Talk about a close shave. Learn with disaster. There must be someone out there watching over me. Talk about a four-leaf clover. Me, Peter Rabbit's missing footsie means I roll without a tootsie. Got it good. What do I need with love? I got it good. What do I need with love? Give the vows and all that rot. Tell the minister that I do not. Bright and breezy is the birds and beesy, is the free and easy is the life I got. Without her. Although I hardly know you. What do I need with love? I got it good. I got it good. But now I got it bad.
Now, wait a minute, here it is. Okay, out of jail, Jimmy asks Millie to a wild party hosted by the legendary Muzzy Van Hossmeer, who extols the joy of living in the Big Apple. Please welcome, as Muzzy Van Hossmeer, our own wonderful Big Apple, Tommy J. Dose.
Step right up to Treasure Isle. Every inch of it's a sky-high mile. Fairy tale land, only in New York. Hey, castle builder, want the moon and nothing less. Worked for years, then overnight success. I know firsthand, only in New York. free admission to those who dream. You set your sights all the way upstream. Off you go, for you know that cream will rise. Make that wish, seek that thrill. Come and get it, 'cause you always will. Strike up the band, only in New York. Each day is free admission to those who dream. You set your sights all the way upstream. Off you go, for you know that cream will rise, rise. Go improved and rearrange. It's ever changing, no, it's never changed. I know firsthand. Hear what I'm saying? Nobody's grand. That's why I'm staying right here as planned. Only in New York. Only in New York. Only in New York.
Now, despite vowing to marry her boss, Millie realizes she loves Jimmy.
Am I drunk? Or maybe I'm dreaming. I ought to be screaming. He suddenly, everything today is thoroughly just like that. Without any warning. At 2 in the morning. He suddenly, everything today is thoroughly. Were there signs? And I didn't see them. A random remark, occasional sigh, a day in the park, the gleam in his eye. Everything today is thoroughly. Everything today is thoroughly. Jimmy, oh Jimmy, silly boy. Gee, what a real swell guy. Jimmy, oh Jimmy, oh what joy. He makes my troubles fly. His glance and fireworks in it. We kissed. My heart did a handstand flip-flop for a minute. Jimmy, oh Jimmy, don't you know what I can't quite confess? So coax me, implore me. I promise you won't bore me. Oh Jimmy, I might say yes. He whiz-bang, flip-flop, heaven for a minute. So Jimmy, oh Jimmy, don't you know what I can't quite confess? So coax me, implore me, I promise you won't bore me. Oh Jimmy, I might say
After confessing to Muzzy that she's torn between wanting to marry for money or marry for love, Muzzy convinces Millie to go for love. Mrs. Mears is caught, trying to Shanghai Dorothy. Dorothy and Jimmy revealed as brother and sister millionaires, and Millie is content. Who wouldn't be? Once again, Erica Lester.
a simple choice, nothing more. This or that, either or. Very well, social world, businessman, clever. Or pin my future on a green glass jar. What kind of life am I dreaming of? I say, give me that thing called love. I want it. Give me that thing called love. I need it. Highs and lows, tears and laughter. Give me happy ever after. Give me that thing called love. Give me that thing called love. I crave it. Give me that thing called love. I'll brave it. Thick and thin, rich or poor time. Give me years and I'll want more time. Give me that thing called love. Give me
All right, here we are. Now, where am I? No. I think sometimes I just put these in order not to put them in order. I know there's a narration thing here somewhere where I talk about the next show. Oh, here it is, 1951. Comedian Phil Silvers suggested a musical about the badness of week-to-week television. The result was Top Banana with musical lyrics by Johnny Mercer, booked by High Craft and directed by Jack Donahue. Phil Silvers, who received a Tony for his performance, was basically playing Milton Berle, and said so publicly. Silvers and Berle were good friends, and while golfing one day, Berle asked Silvers what his new show was about. Silvers took a deep breath and said it was about this unscrupulous comedian with a TV show who would scare friends and sell his mother for a laugh. Berle looked at him and said, I know guys like that. Wow. Top Banana opened on Broadway at the Winter Garden Theater November 1st, 1951 with Phil Silvers and Rose Marie, and closed on October 4th, 1952 after 350 performances. I don't know. It continues somewhere here. Where? Is it there? No, it's here. Ah, here it is. There it is. The plot concerns Jerry Biffle, star of the Blendo soap program, and his beleaguered girl Betty. His sponsor is threatening to leave, and just when it seems that the whole world will cave in, Jerry's sponsor comes up with a new format for the Blendo program. As far as Jerry's concerned, the day is saved. There's a lot of complications in the middle there. Betty sings about her relationship with Jerry. Please welcome a beauty who was always sponsored, Christine Sport.
Keep it going, Ricky.
You're almost there.
I'm almost there. Hold on.
You're doing
Grandma
good.
needs her stand and her music.
There it is.
All right.
All set?
Yeah. It's hard to recall where I met him. It's hard recollecting just where. I seem to remember a garden. And I think it was Madison Square. Round one. I knew that he outclassed me. But I fought every step of the way. Like some jet-propelled plane, he passed me. Though I played hard to make it. Fuck me! Though while I played hard to make, for propriety's sake, he was making his play. I won't say that his hands were busy. Let's just use the word ricochet. He was pretty shifty and he could shift with either hand. I know the facts of life now, and I fought every step of the way. Round two, that's when the boy outboxed me. But I fought every step of the way. I ducked just as he silver foxed me. It was tally-ho and away we go while he had me at bay. What I thought was he considered a tentative. First we tend, then we take, it all went on for pretty late. All I know is the French translation means I fought every step of the way. Round 3, that's when the boy KO'd me. But I fought every step of the way. In that garden, the things he showed me. See the star overhead with them singing. See the stars overhead with the city in the. See the stars overhead in the city of bed made a gorgeous display. What I learned about horticulture. I did not learn the easy way. There were all the roses grew. Did I get a rose tattoo? And the words underneath the armor were I crouched and he crossed. When he smiled, I was lost. Though I weaved and I fought, may I say I was robbed and I fought every step of the way. This was recorded at Me Too, boy.
That's good. No, it was very short.
I'll stay here and listen then.
Johnny Mercer and Harold Arlen wrote a song for Betty Hutton in 1944's Here Come the Waves, but it was cut. 8 years later, he tried to put it into the West Coast Company of Top Banana, but again, it was cut. Tonight, you get to hear it.
I can see why. I come from a vaudeville family, which right away makes me a bum. I ate all my meals with performing seals, and they rocked me to sleep in a drum. If you've heard of Mullins and Mullins, you've heard of my dad and his wife. They headed the bill that killed vaudeville. Now they want me to bring it to life. So ever since I've been 3, I had my fate cut out for me. My mama thinks I'm a star, and if it's up to mama, I'll go far. On the day I was born, she could see I was cute, so she bought me a suit and a vaudeville route. I laid an egg in Winnipeg and laid an omelet in Butte. But mama thinks I'm a star. I played the slide trombone and steel guitar. I've appeared off and on in the fanciest pubs. Fuck me! I've appeared off and on in the fanciest clubs. I would make with the eyes in the Indian clubs. And when I couldn't get a booking, I would pitch for the Cubs. drank a bottle of beer. From concert stage to the circus ring, my mama is prepared for everything. For a time I was known as the queen of burlesque. I would run through my act while they played humoresque. I made a living. Wait, hold on! I'm training, running round a manager's desk. But I ain't upset. I ain't get there yet. 'Cause according to my mama, I'm a star. I used to wear kitty clothes in hopes I'd catch a producer's eye. Everyone knows that I'm the only grandma who's in Hollywood High. I'm not complaining, that's a fact. But take that time I did that magic act. I would lie in a box while they sawed me in half. If the knife ever slipped, it was my epitaph. But Mama didn't care, she only hollered, "Wait for your laugh!" Jesus Christ, did I teach you anything? I may lay a bomb, but if you ask Mom, at 25 will get you 50, but I'm a star. My mama done told me.
Now, here's the 11 o'clock duet from Top Banana. You know, look, words are not important.
Words are not important.
No, did you ever hear Reader's Digest?
Oh, sure.
Now, every month there's an article in it. It's called A Word a Day.
Oh, yeah, wordy day.
Yes. When you read that, you're as smart as anybody.
Yeah, okay, but you gotta know what the words mean, Ritzel.
Meaning of the words.
Yeah, the meaning of the words.
Oh, I know the meaning of the words.
Oh, yeah? You do?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, sure.
There's a dictionary. Try me, all right?
Okay.
Go on, try me.
Hold on, let me get my dictionary. No, we'll keep going. I got one for you, Ritzel.
All right.
Assiduous.
Assiduous. There's the things that live on sea or on land.
Amphibious.
Amphibious. That means someone that can use either hand.
To simulate.
Simulate. Take a Benzedrine and have a few yaks.
Escutcheons.
A department store like Saks.
Appreciate.
Appreciate. That's like last year when you lost on your car.
Posterity.
What you're sitting on wherever you are.
Caricature.
Caricature. A caricature in China is a cab.
Jesus. To disappear.
When the waiter brings the tab. A word a day.
A word a day.
Like resume.
Like resume. That's how you keep your fancy IQ.
A word a day.
A word a day.
Like matinee.
Nor she souffle. The pink and Harry Park Avenue. Octagonal.
That's a man that's over 80 years old.
An anagram.
Always Please take it at the sign of a cold.
Premeditate.
Meditate. That's a doctor. He'll go into college. It's true.
It's true.
Unambiguous.
Ambiguous means I love you. All right, that's pretty good, Ritzel. I got
Say
it.
what I tell you.
You're smarter than you look. Now, try me.
I happen to have a few words right here.
Oh, okay.
Aha.
Yeah?
Ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Let's get it over with, Ricky.
Underrated.
Oh, to underrate. That's a word in shoe. Wait, what's the word?
Underrated.
Oh, yes. To underrate. That's the word insurance salesmen use most.
Tantamount.
Tantamount. That's a picture company out on the coast.
Lexicon.
That's a big hotel the east side of town.
Proverbial.
Always takes the proper noun.
Ready? Now, let's see. Triemphasize.
Hang on. When you try a suit to see if it fits.
Homily.
Holy. That's in the South they eat a lot of it. Grits.
Euphonious.
Euphonious. That's an instrument Hungarians pick.
Anecdote.
If you're poisoned, take it quick. A word a day.
Oh, word a day.
Like resume.
Erase shade.
That's to keep you quiet a bit at the bar. A word a day.
Word a day.
Like disconte.
Or hit the hay.
It's like a breath of caviar. Colloquial.
Colloquial. You're colloquial if you talk all the time.
Shut up, Ritzel! Labyrinth.
You go down the stairs and charge you a dime.
Disseminate.
Disseminate. That's a thunder with the feminine point of view. Come on. Seesaw is a musical with a book by Michael Stewart, music by Cy Coleman, lyrics by Dorothy Fields, directed by Eric Sharon. Actually, it's a musical with a book by Michael Bennett, but you'll see why later. Based on the William Gibson play Two for the Seesaw, the plot focuses on a brief affair between Jerry Ryan, a young lawyer from Nebraska, and Gil Mosca, a kooky streetwise dancer from the Bronx. The production had growing problems from the beginning, and during its pre-Broadway trial period, when it reached Detroit, actually, producers Joe Kipnis and Lawrence Kasher brought in Michael Bennett for advice. He threw out the book by Michael Stewart, fired director Ed Sharon, personally, and legend has it very cruelly, fired leading lady Lady Kazan, who he felt was too hefty to portray the dancer convincingly, or even an ex-dancer convincingly. Upon agreeing to helm the show, Bennett recast most of the ensemble, got Robin Wagner to replace his original realistic design with a stylized set, had Coleman and Fields replace 50% of their score, and brought in Neil Simon to help rewrite the book, although final credit solely went to Michael Bennett. The musical opened on Broadway at the US Theater on March 18, 1973, and transferred to the Mark Hellinger August 1st, 1973. Between the two venues, it ran a total of 296 performances and 25 previews. The director and choreographer was Bennett, with Grover Dale as co-choreographer, and associate co-choreographers Bob Avian and Tommy Toon. Costume design was by Ann Roth, and lighting design and projections were by Jules Fisher. Reviews were universally good, but there was no money for newspaper ads to quote the good reviews. On television spots to promote the show as a publicity stunt, New York City Mayor John Lindsay was persuaded to appear on stage during a production number set in Times Square. And the ensuing media coverage resulted in a boost at the box office. But the move from the US Theater to the Mark Hellinger was costly. And although a post-Broadway run in Philadelphia and Boston was a financial success, Seesaw failed to earn back the sizable investment. It ran for about 7 to 8 months on week-to-week basis, barely breaking even, with a rental and royalty waivers, and a few other cost-saving things. Finally, the IRS showed up, right? Because they had been saving money by not paying the payroll taxes to the feds. And the IRS scooped up all the cash at the Hellinger ticket window. And that was that. This was a Tuesday, and Seesaw closed the following weekend, losing all of its capitalization and then some. This was the first show Michael Bennett got full directing credit for. Nominated for 7 Tonys, that won 2 for choreography and for Tommy Toon, featured actor in the musical. The story concerns an out-of-work dancer, Gittel Mosca, who lives around the tawdry 1970s 42nd Street. Please welcome the splendiferous Michelle Dowdy.
Also, fuck you, Michael Bennett. The big people can't be dancers. I had to say it. If you give a man your number and the man calls, and he seems a little nervous and shy, you don't make him shyer or nervouser. You help him out. Or at least you try. Or he's just gonna say goodbye. Which is exactly what he did. Goodbye. When it comes to men, do I ever get it right? Any year, any month, any morning, afternoon, or night. If there's a wrong way to say it, a right way to lose it, nobody does it like me. If there's a wrong way to do it, a right way to screw it up, nobody does it like me. I got a big loud mouth, I'm always talking much too free. If you go for tact and manners, better stay away from me. If there's a right way to keep it cool, a wrong way to play the fool, nobody does it like me. If there's a wrong bell, I'll ring it. A right note, I'll sing it. Nobody does it like me. If there's tell me Ricky, I already fucked it up. If there's a problem, I'll duck it. If I don't solve it, I just fuck it up. Nobody does it like me. And so I try to be a lady. I'm no lady, I'm a fraud. And when I talk like I'm a lady, what I sound like is a fraud. If there's a right way to keep a guy, a wrong way to lose a guy, nobody does it like me. Nobody does it, no! Nobody does it! Nobody does it like me!
meets this casual, young, out-of-town lawyer named Jerry. And their life kind of changes. Here's the indefatigable Donya Moberly.
Here's a hello from your friendly receptionist. Welcome to Holiday Inn. Do you need a broad or a good psychoanalyst? Maybe a tonic and gin. There's no Gideon Bible next to the bed. Would you read the yellow pages instead? Here is a kiss from your friendly receptionist. Welcome to Holiday Inn. Is the mattress to your liking? Is the blanket nice and warm? You can find the soap and towels in the john. So you're restless, Mr. Ryan, and you need a helping hand. For a quarter, turn the magic fingers on. All through the night, there's a friendly receptionist, eager and ready to please. If you're in need of some extra activity, there are no charges or fees. Don't be embarrassed, don't be afraid. We're used to giving out travelers aid. So here is a hug from your horny receptionist. Welcome to Holiday Inn. Want a cup of coffee? If you want a piece of Danish, I'll be ready, I'll be waiting in the hall. And regardless of the hour, should you need a wake-up call, call. Going in and out, you know what I mean. But you're the greatest looking transient I've ever seen. Hello from your sexy receptionist. One big hello from your red-hot receptionist. Happy birthday. Welcome to Holiday
Jerry gets used to Gittle's unusual lifestyle, strange friends, and starts to settle in. Once again, please welcome the always settled in John Sattler.
I'm not settled in yet, Ricky. We've got it, I'm afraid. We've got it. That lively urge when we're alone. The feeling that first night I met you has simply grown and grown and grown. A lucky guy was I to spot it, to view what love with you could be. If you are free by chance, may I have this dance. Compared to you, the gals I've kissed are duller than a laundry list. But boy, we've got it, and I'm glad. We've got it, little girl, we've got it. We've hit the highest fever pitch. What happens every time I'm near you? I itch, I itch, I itch, I itch. We didn't try to plan or plot it. I've never known a threat like you. The doctor said no, please don't touch and don't squeeze. Although my feet are sexual, I'll keep them intellectual. Well, we've got it, and I'm glad. We've got it, I'm afraid we've got it. That lively urge when we're alone. The feeling that first night I met you has simply grown and grown and grown. A lucky guy was I to spot it, to view what love with you could be. I'm not Sir Galahad, that lily-white lad. Right now my blood is hot for you, this passion
introduces, like I said, many of her friends to Jerry, and they're sort of wacky, off the wall, and adorable. And they're the types that Midwestern Jerry's never met. He's never encountered any of them before. One of these is an aspiring choreographer who has grand plans for his Broadway career. Please welcome the ever-inspired and ever-inspiring Sidney Meyer.
It's not where you start, it's where you finish. It's not how you go, it's how you land. That 100-to-1 shot, they call him a klutz, can outrun the favorite. All he needs is the guts. Your final return will not diminish, and you will be the cream of the crop. It's not where you start, it's where you finish. And you're gonna finish on top. It's not where you start, it's where you finish. It's not where you were, it's where you are. You're stuck in the mailroom, just gathering moss. Then pow, there's a memo, and now you're the boss. Supposing your ear is kind of tinnish, and everyone will cringe when you croon. It's not where you start, it's where you finish. And you're gonna finish in tune. You got to
Start at the top.
You start at the top.
You're certain.
You're liable to flop.
Better watch your timing.
Better watch your timing. Better begin by climbing up, up, up the ladder. If you're going to last, you can make it fast, man. But nobody starts a winner. Give me a slow beginner. Easy does it, my friend. Conserve your fine endurance. Easy does it, my friend, for that's your life insurance. While you are young, take it run after run after run. It's not where you start, it's where you finish. It's not how you go, it's how you land. That 100-to-1 shot, they call him a klutz, can outrun the favorite. All he needs is the guts. The final return will not diminish, and you will be the cream of the crop. It's not where you start, it's where you finish, and you're gonna finish on top.
I still here? Well, after a while, Gittle and Jerry realize they're not going to work it out. And they must go their separate ways. Please welcome back as Gittle, Tanya Moberly.
I must have been out of my mind. I must have been out of my box. I really believed I would have an affair that would wind up on the rocks. Laugh. 10 minutes ago he said I love you. The first and only time he said I love you. 10 minutes ago he said I love you. The first and only time he said I love you. 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 He said he loved me. I was lost until he found me. Why do I still feel his strong arms around me? Single nights in a double bed alone, and I'll miss his fingers touching each erogenous zone. I'll miss you, Jerry Ryan. Damn you, Jerry Ryan. I love you, Jerry Ryan. Though it's you I must forget, I can't let myself regret it. I'm way ahead. So that's that. I loved, I lost. What's a heart? That's all it cost me. I'm way ahead. My chin is up. My hands are steady now. Come on, new dreams, new life. I'm ready now. When I think of every night, even nights when we were fighting, I'm way ahead. Once you said the way to live was to take as well as give. Well said, well said. Goodbye, good luck, I see now what love like yours can be now. Thank you, Jerry. Everybody's traveling on a crazy seesaw. Love is up, down as my life goes by. I'll find myself a guy for the seesaw, seesaw. A new fella for the seesaw. There's gotta be two for the seesaw, two for the seesaw. And so I know I'm gonna go everywhere, and I know I'm gonna find everything, and I'll tell it to anyone, anywhere, that love is a hell of a ride. One hell of a ride.
And that's our show tonight. I'd like to thank Cindy Meyer from the Usual Sandbox. Please remember your wait staff, Randy, the wonderful John Ricardo, our Live Sound. This very generous and incredibly talented cast, especially you for coming out tonight. Remember, our show in March is March 27th at 7. We'll present Camelot, Pippin, and Anything Goes. See you